Get ready for an unforgettable 7-day adventure in Havana, a city where the past meets the present in a vibrant mix of culture, history, and timeless charm. From crumbling colonial buildings of Old Havana to the leafy boulevards of Vedado, this 7-day guide will immerse you in the best the city has to offer. Whether you're sipping a classic Café Cubano in a historic cafe, dancing to the beat of Afro-Cuban music at the local paladar, or wandering through art galleries and museums, each day in Havana promises unforgettable experiences. In this video, we'll take you step by step through the city's most iconic landmarks, hidden gems, and local spots, with tips on where to stay, what to eat, and how to experience Havana like a local. You can find all the links to recommended places, accommodations, and resources from this guide in the description below. Booking through these links not only helps you plan your Havana getaway with ease, but also supports our channel in creating more travel guides like this one. It's a simple way to make your trip effortless while contributing to our ongoing travel content. Let's get right into our guide with Day 1: Arrival and First Impressions. After landing at Jose Marti International Airport, hop into a car taxi or your pre-booked transfer for the 30-minute drive to Old Havana. For accommodation, you can go for Old Havana's Hotel Iberostar Parque Central, a beautifully restored 19th century mansion just a walk away from the capital, and Plaza de la Catedral or Vedado's iconic Hotel Nacional de Cuba, perched on a leafy bluff overlooking the bay. Once you're done unpacking and have settled down, head out to experience your first taste of Cuban culture at the beautiful Art Deco bookstore, La Moderna Poesia in Old Havana. If you're hungry, enjoy some fresh tropical fruit and a Café Cubano from a nearby stall while you plan your day. Take a stroll to Plaza Vieira, the heart of Old Havana. Admire the pastel-painted mansions, ornate fountains, and street artists at work. Pop into Museo de la Ciudad to see colonial relics. Not just that, if you're a literature geek, cross the street to La Bodeguita del Medio, a bar where Ernest Hemingway frequently visited, and toast with your first mojito. For dinner, head to Paladar Antojos in Habana Vieja, housed in a restored townhouse. It's best to reserve your table on the rooftop terrace beforehand. Order their croquettes and tostones for starters, and for main, ropa vieja with skewers, and their famous barbecue ribs are great options. After dinner, if you still have some energy, flag down a taxi to Fábrica de Arte Cubano, an old cooking oil factory now filled with art installations, live jazz, and DJ sets. And now let's have a look at your plans for Day 2: Old Havana on foot. Rise early for breakfast at La Casita restaurant, a local favorite for omelets, toasted sandwiches, and strong café con leche. After a hearty breakfast, set out on foot to explore the remaining 3 of Havana's 4 main plazas: Plaza de Armas, Cuba's oldest square; Plaza de la Catedral, home to Cathedral of the Virgin Mary; and finally, Plaza de San Francisco de Asís, where you can hear Georgian chants drifting from the basilica. Along the way, pop into local artisan shops like Casa y Limon for handmade homewares, Clandestina for chic clothing, and the Fábrica de Tabacos to watch cigar makers at work. For lunch, head over to Dona Eutimia, where home-cooked classics like Moros y Cristianos, rice and beans, picadillo, and tostones taste even better in the shade of a courtyard. Next, visit the Museum of the Revolution in the Old Presidential Palace. Explore rooms frozen in time, see the Granma yacht that carried Castro and his rebels, and dive into Cuba's 20th century history. Wander down El Capitolio, the grand neoclassical building whose dome rivals Washington, D.C.'s. Snap photos on the marble steps, then continue to Gran Teatro de la Habana, where ornate facades house the National Ballet of Cuba. As evening arrives, it's time for dinner. Head over to San Cristobal Paladar in Centro Habana, the former film set turned into an intimate restaurant where former President Barack Obama once dined. Enjoy sirloin steak in a creamy garlic sauce paired with a house-made rum cocktail. End your night with live jazz at Buena Vista Social Club, housed in a historic mansion near the Paseo del Prado. Get a good night's sleep so you can fully enjoy the next day of your itinerary. Day 3. Beaches and Boleros. After breakfast, take a 20-minute taxi to Santa Maria del Mar for soft white sand and calm turquoise waters. Rent a lounge chair and parasol and relax as you sip a limonada frappe. For lunch, sample fresh lobster tails with garlic and lime at a beachfront paladar. If you're up for more water time, rent snorkel gear or join a kayaking tour through mangroves nearby. Return to Havana in the late afternoon and stop by the Hotel Nacional de Cuba for a historic cocktail in its Art Deco bar, once frequented by Frank Sinatra. Take a stroll through the gardens with views of the sea, then head back to your hotel to freshen up for dinner. Later, experience Cuba's iconic cabaret tradition at the renowned Tropicana. Witness a stunning performance featuring showgirls, acrobats, and a live orchestra in a classic open-air theater. If you opt for the package deal, it also includes a dinner. By the way, if you are enjoying this video so far, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Now let's move on to Day 4, Viñales Valley Escape. For this day, get ready to trade the city for the countryside. Take a 3-hour drive west to Viñales Valley, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. En route, stop at Finga Tongasok for a farm tour and breakfast of roast pork, fresh coffee, and homemade fruit preserves, and try out their freshly squeezed guava juice. Once you arrive in Viñales mid-afternoon and check into Casa María y Jose, a pastel pink casa particular with rooftop hammocks. Lace up your boots and saddle up for a guided horseback ride through plantations where you can roll your own cigar, sample honey from beekeepers, and swim in hidden karst caves. Next up, explore Cueva del Indio, drifting in a dugout canoe along an underground river lit by natural skylights. After this, return for a sunset mojito on your rooftop terrace before dinner at El Olivio or Cubar. Have the lechon asado, crispy roasted pig with mojo. End the day at Casa de la Musica in the main square. Dance the live salsa bands alongside friendly Cubans. And now it's time for Day 5, Cayo Jutías. Begin your day with breakfast at your casa in Viñales, featuring omelets, tropical papaya, and strong café con leche. After that, take a private taxi to Cayo Jutías. Once there, spend the better part of the day swimming among starfish, watching flamingos at nearby salt pans, and snacking on fresh fish skewers from a wooden shack. For lunch, have some delicious grilled lobster, or you can also go to one of the beach shacks and enjoy the catch of the day. It could be the pescado a la plancha, grilled fish, or buttery langosta with garlic and lime. Don't miss the fried plantains or the fresh coconut water served straight from the husk. When the sun begins to set and it's evening, head back to Havana or stay a second night in Viñales if you prefer. Back in the capital, dine at the Le Chansonnier, a French-Cuban fusion paladar. Savor duck confit with guava jus. Cap off the evening with jazz at La Zora y El Cuervo, or just go back to your hotel and rest well. It's your choice. Day 6, Culture and Countryside near Havana. Start your morning with a drive to Las Terrazas, Cuba's first biosphere reserve. Hike the Sierra del Rosario trails through coffee plantations and birdwatch in orchid gardens at Soroa. Afterwards, enjoy a farm-to-table lunch at Balneario San Juan, sampling grilled fish with coconut marinade. Return to Havana by late afternoon for a siesta or a swim in your hotel pool. Then for dinner, dine at the Atelier, a restored mansion where you'll taste modern takes on ropa vieja and pescado al ajillo. Afterwards, walk off your meal at Parque Central and admire the illuminated facade of El Capitolio. And finally, it's time for Day 7, final morning and farewell. If you're up for one last taste of Cuba, head over to La Guarida for a decadent breakfast of eggs, fried plantains, and fresh fruit. Return to your hotel and pack your bags, and, time permitting, swing by Almacen's San Jose Art Market for last-minute crafts, cigars, and rum. Then make your way to Jose Marti Airport to say goodbye to this heaven. As your Havana adventure comes to a close, let the memories of its rich history, vibrant culture, and stunning landscapes inspire your future travels. This city has a way of leaving its mark, one that stays with you long after you've gone. If you enjoyed this guide to Havana, we'd love to hear from you. What was your favorite spot in the city? Was it the historic charm of Old Havana? Or the stunning beaches of Viñales? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for our next adventure as we explore the stunning landscapes of Curacao, 7-day Curacao travel guide. Curacao, where colorful streets, pristine beaches, and rich culture come together for an unforgettable experience. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your fellow travel enthusiasts. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an exciting adventure. This is Caribbean Focused Travel, and we'll see you in the next video.